G'day, my name's Bryce. This is my 92 Mazda RX-7. I suppose the special thing about this car is its engine. It's a 4-rotor. Normally this car would come out with a 2-rotor twin turbo. The 2 rotors are 1.3 litre, so this 4-rotor is 2.6 litre obviously. The reason for doing a 4-rotor was to be a little bit more unique, do something different. I also wanted to prove a point that you could have a reasonably streetable, over 500 horsepower car that runs on pump gas. Up top here I have two IDA style 55mm throttle bodies. In those throttle bodies are 8 sequentially fired 550cc injectors. Goes down in through a D-shaped peripheral port which I've CNC'd to Series 6 lightened rotors that have been slotted to 3mm for the apex seals. On top here I've got 8 coils. The coils fire each cylinder 2 plugs at the same time. There's no mechanically driven water pump anymore. I've got an electric water pump down beside the motor due to room and power. I have also added on the side here an extra oil pump, external oil pump. To keep up with the demand of 2 extra rotors, I thought that it would require double the amount of oil. The engine's only about 9-to-1 compression, so it runs happily on pump gas. About 590 horsepower at 8,500 RPM, 365 foot-pound of torque at 8,500 RPM. The noise that it makes is also totally unique. The more rotors you get in a rotary, obviously it just gets smoother and higher pitched. When you rev that rotary to up to 9,500 RPM, it sounds pretty good. The driveline in the car is pretty much standard. I've got a steel flywheel which has a single plate Mazda speed clutch going through a standard Mazda 5-speed box. The diff is a standard housing with 4.77 gears and a spool to lock it. It always amazes people that it is NA and not turbo. Big thing for me against the turbo was it was going to cost so much, and trying to get a drivetrain behind it that would put up with the power would be awfully costly. Future plans for the car are probably try and make it look a bit better, maybe panel and paint, better wheels and tyres, all that sort of important things. Maybe even make the engine a little bit more sedate so it's nicer to drive around the road and a little bit easier on the drivetrain.